my channel? Welcome back to another video. I'm Jessie E. This is Ravenclaw, and you're watching So today I'm going to be filming the Hispanic Latinx Booktuber tag. This video was originally brought to us by Readwithmajo, the creator of the Hispanic Latinx tag. And if you didn't know, I am Mexican.
If you don't know, now you know, nigga.
So without further ado, let's jump right into it. The first question on the list is, ¿Cuál es tu nacionalidad? What is your heritage? My heritage is Black and Mexican. Sometimes I refer to myself as Afro-Chicano, Afrodescendientes, but my mother is Mexican and my father is Black. The second question on this list is, ¿Hablas el idioma de tu nacionalidad? Do you speak the language of your heritage? Yes, I do speak Spanish. I was much more fluent as a kid, and now my Spanish is more conversational than anything, but the language is still a part of me, and I love going back home and being able to speak it with my abuela and my mother. The third question is, ¿Tienes alguna bandera o decoración que represente tu nacionalidad? In other words, do you have any flags or decorations that represent your nationality? And this question actually cracked me up because in all of my videos, you'll be able to see this in the background. A really good friend of mine got me this when he went to Mexico. It's a jewelry box with Frida Kahlo on the cover of it. And there is stuff in this. If you open it up, you'll find like pictures, a picture of my best friend and some tickets and other things that have sentimental value. For some reason, I have my CPR card that I got in like 2010. Wow, okay, I need to renew that. But I'm not very feminine of center. I don't really do jewelry. I like bow ties and suspenders and headbands. You know, sometimes I'll do makeup. But for the most part, I don't wear like earrings or anything like that. So I will never put any jewelry in this, but I absolutely love it as a decoration and a representation of my heritage. For those of you who don't know, Frida Kahlo was a fantastic artist and revolutionary. She was a beautiful feminist and a wonderful queer person on top of that. Fun fact, did you know that Frida Kahlo, when she was cheated on by her husband, got back at him by sleeping with all of the women that he slept with? A woman after my own heart. Hey, can you get out of there? Raven is making so much noise right now, so she's gonna get held and she's gonna bite me, and I don't give up. Oh, she's being nice. Never mind, moment's gone. Okay, the fourth question is, ¿Quién es tu autor favorito que comparte la misma? Ow! Okay, fuck it. The fourth question is, what is an author who shares, oh my God, who is your favorite author who shares the same heritage as you? Oh my God, ow. She's ruthless. Okay, no, stop! The author that I would like to highlight is no longer with us, and her name is Gloria Anzalda. She was a feminist Chicana writer who wrote a lot about the struggle of being queer and Mexicana. I quote her more than anyone has a right to. I absolutely love her writings. And if you're not familiar with her work, I would check out La Frontera. It's a beautiful, fantastic book. And if you aren't a fan of her by then I don't know what else to tell you because she's absolutely incredible. Question number 5 is, libro favorito que toma lugar donde naciste o el lugar de tu nacionalidad? What is your favorite book that takes place where you were born or in a place with the same heritage? This book is going to be a little bit of a cheat because some of it takes place in Mexico, but most of it takes place in California. And that book is Esperanza Rising by Pam Munoz Ryan. I read this book when I was like 7 years old and I fell in love with it. I reread it so many times and I want to reread it again as an adult. But it is essentially about a little girl who comes from a very wealthy, loving family, and then her father is murdered and her mother must flee to California in order to escape their uncle who is responsible for her father's death. But it's difficult for me to answer this question in general because I was born in the United States, which is why I identify as Chicanx, which comes from Chicano, meaning that I am a Mexican who was born in the United States. Question number 6 is leyenda o mito favorito de tu nacionalidad. What is your favorite legend or folklore surrounding your heritage? Unfortunately, I don't have an answer to this question. My parents did not tell me legends or folklore before bed or anything like that. They were very, very, very practical people. So I don't have an answer for that, but this question definitely is going to inspire me to look up some Mexican legends, and if you have any that you would like to recommend, I would absolutely love to hear them. Question number 7 is personaje favorito que comparte la misma nacionalidad que tú. Name a character that shares the same heritage as you. Now, if we're going to be strict about this, I can't name any characters that are Black and Mexican. Representation for that group is not very high, although I can name some really fantastic Afro-Latin characters that I love. Gina Torres' character from Firefly being one of them. America Chavez, who's taken up the mantle as Miss America in the Marvel comics. Miles Morales, who is the ultimate Spider-Man, I want to say, and then there's a movie coming out about him as well. But I'm gonna go with Raven from the 100. I don't know this actress's name, but her character is one of my favorite characters of all time, and I don't even know if she's Mexican, but she is Latina, and I absolutely love watching her on screen. She's a fantastic actress, but her character is so badass. She is fierce and intelligent, absolutely wonderful scientist. I feel like the whole show is like her character getting fucked over, which is why I'm taking a break from it, because the most horrible things keep happening to her, and she's one of the best characters ever written, and she is so hot. If I ever saw her in real life, I think I would just hyperventilate and die. Question number 8 is ¿Cuál es tu canción favorita de un cantante que comparte tu nacionalidad? What is your favorite song by a singer that shares your heritage? I actually have the perfect person for this because he is Black and Mexican, and his name is Miguel. Miguel is a fantastic R&B artist and singer, and he's very, very in touch with his Afro-Mexican roots, which I absolutely love. I hear that he's coming out with an album in Spanish that I'm very excited about. And I don't have a specific song because I don't listen to him as avidly as I may have just led you to believe, but he has a song called All I Love Is You that I think is absolutely beautiful. I've never heard something from him that I didn't like. His music is very sexy and ethereal, and he frequently and routinely puts women of color in his music videos, not just light-skinned women of color either, which I really appreciate. I'm not very into the male sex, but he is on my list of guys that I would totally sleep with. He has this really beautiful, soft, feminine energy, and I just love his balance of masculinity and femininity, and he's just like gorgeous. And my cat is using her litter box, and I don't know if you can hear her scratching in the background, but okay, thanks for that, Raven. What is a TV show or movie with Hispanic Latinx representation that you love? I'm gonna go with Sense8, which is a Netflix show about 8 different people from all different parts of the world who suddenly find that they can jump into each other's bodies when they need help. They have this beautiful psychosomatic connection with one another, regardless of how far they go. Everything about the show is fantastic. The people of color representation, the queer representation, the writing. Lito is one of the Sense8s. He's a Mexican actor who is also gay, and I absolutely love his character. He's so funny and vivacious, and he's just fantastic. He has enough heart for 10 men. Question number 10. ¿Qué es algo que deseas que las personas entiendan acerca de tu nacionalidad? What is something that you wish people understood about your heritage? So I'm gonna answer this specifically about Afrodescendientes like myself, and not just Latinx people in general, because I think that what I'm about to say is something that really needs to be addressed in our community, and that is the consistent and systemic erasure of dark-skinned Latinx people and mezcla Black and Latin peoples. I can't describe how difficult it was growing up in a Latin household and having people consistently think that I didn't belong to my family, thinking that I was adopted. To this day, people are confused when they hear me speaking Spanish. I rarely speak Spanish anymore because I'm starting to feel like I no longer have a claim on my own heritage because of the way that I look. Mexicans do not have a uniform for how they're supposed to look. not all of us, and granted, most of us aren't light skinned with straight hair. Many of us look like me. Many Mexicans are as dark as I am, but not black at all. And so it's really important to recognize that Mexico and Spanish speakers are a diverse group that do not have a specific phenotype. Question number 11. ¿De qué estás más orgulloso de tu nacionalidad? What are you the most proud of about your heritage? I am the most proud of the fact that I exist. Afro-Mexicans have a long history and have made fantastic contributions to Mexican culture. One of those excellent contributions is plantains or plátanos, which were brought by Africans from the Canary Islands. And I love that fact because plantains, plátanos, tostones are my favorite foods to eat when I go home and my mother is making comida. They're delicious, and if you haven't tried plantains fried, oh my God, you are missing out on so much. Question number 12 is favorito booktuber Hispano Latinx. And I'm gonna give you two of them. The first one is Ali Molina. She is currently running a Latinx bingo with herself and a couple other people, I think, for Hispanic Heritage Month. She's also bisexual, really, really interactive in the booktube community and very friendly and welcoming. And the second person that I wanna shine light upon is Bookish Paradise. She might not even be Latino. I'm pretty sure that she is. I feel like we've talked about this, but I can't remember. And I tried to go through our messages and like confirm in like a sneaky way because I wanted to tag her without her knowing. So if you're watching this, surprise, you're tagged. But yeah, I might be wrong about her being Latin, which would be really embarrassing after the spiel I just went on about not stereotyping people. And we are reaching the end of this video. I've had so much fun doing it. The last question isn't a question at all. It is a wonderful declaration, and that is tag some fellow Latinx Hispanic booktubers. I know that I never would have been tagged in this video personally because of how I look, and so because of that, I want to give other Hispanic Latinx people who don't fit the profile of what we're supposed to look like a chance to do this tag. So if you are routinely not mistaken as Latinx or Hispanic, when you are, I challenge you to do this tag. Representation for Mezcla Latinx people is so important, and my hope for Hispanic Heritage Month is to not allow anybody to be erased that should be able to participate in this wonderful celebration. Thank you so much for watching this video. I had a blast doing it. I'm so excited to see what my fellow Hispanic Latinx booktubers come up with. Have a great day.